We are just moments away from a massive round one playoff battle as the Athens Titans march into Parc Lumiere to take on the Paris Paladins. The atmosphere here in France is unmatched. You can already hear Seven Nation Army echoing through the stands, while Lumiere the Golden Knight prepares to plant his ceremonial sword at midfield to challenge the visitors.
It's a classic showdown between two of the EUC's elite. The Athens Titans come in with a lot of respect from the committee, finishing the regular season at number 2 in the expert power rankings, while Paris held strong at number 5. Athens is a team that prides itself on that championship defence, and they haven't been shy about it. Their defensive captain famously warned the league earlier this year that everybody crowns running backs until they meet grown men.
That defense will certainly have its hands full today with the Paris backfield. While Ashley King was the face of the franchise early on, Frederick Bernard proved he is a legitimate star by delivering an MVP-level statement in Week 4. Paris also features one of the league's most disruptive linebackers in Aiden Gordon, who was named league-wide Defensive Player of the Week back in Week 5 after a dominant 9-tackle performance.
Under centre, we have a fascinating statistical matchup. Athens Reginald Powers enters the postseason with the edge, sporting an 81.6 average QB rating, which ranks him 6th overall in the TAFL. He'll be dueling Xavier Warren, who has been efficient for the Paladins with a 74.9 rating and a knack for finding tight end Ariel Bradley in big moments.
We also can't overlook the Titans' ground game, led by Jalen Parker. He set the league on fire in Week 1 with a 251-yard, 2-touchdown performance that earned him league-wide Offensive Player of the Week. If he can find those early season gaps against this Paris front, it's going to be a long afternoon for the home crowd.
The stakes are clear. The winner of this game moves on to round 2 for a date with the Copenhagen Angels, who are currently the top-seeded team in the conference. Paris wants to protect their house at Parc Lumiere, but Athens is playing with an angry edge that served them well in late-season wins over Helsinki and Copenhagen.
2 heavyweights, 1 spot in the next round. The Titans and Paladins are taking the field now. Let's go down to the action.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Andy McNamara, and welcome in for what should be another great matchup. Our game today features 2 evenly matched teams. Any small mistake could be the difference in the final score. Either of these teams could bring home the victory today, but let's see who wants it more. The kick's away. He'll field the kickoff. And down he goes. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. Drops back. He's got a wide open receiver downfield. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. The offense sets up in shotgun. Go! Warren on the handoff. And he is finally dragged down. A nice pickup there by the offense. 1st and 10 for the offense. He'll pitch it off to the right side. Tackle by Quinn. Short gain of 2. 4th play of the drive. Hike! Warren on the handoff. And the runner is wrestled to the ground. Tackle made by Webb. That brings up 3rd down. 3rd down. Go! Warren on the handoff. And he's stopped around the 40-yard line. Short gain of 2. 4th down, just 1 yard to go. Warren drops back into the pocket. Tipped away and incomplete. They are just unable to make it happen there. It'll be a turnover on downs. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. Howard hands the ball off, and he's stopped around the 40-yard line. That will be good for about 1. 2nd down. Powers hands the ball off. He is brought to the ground. May with the tackle. That'll be good for a couple yards. Third play of the drive. Powers looks to throw. Throws the ball. And he's tackled down by Dean. A huge pickup there by the offense. First and 10 for the offense. Steps into the pocket. Powers lets it fly. Hudson's got him. Down with the tackle. Gain of 8 on the play. Second down and short. A flag on the play. Looks like the ref is going to call him for encroachment. Defense jumped early, and they'll accept the penalty. First and 10. Powers looks to throw. Makes the throw to the right, and it's caught for the score. Touchdown! The kicking team lines up for the PAT. McLean boots it away. And he will miss it wide. No good. They'll strike first with that score. The offense lines up to kick it off. And McLean will kick it. The kickoff is fielded. And he's tackled. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. He'll hand it off to King. Wrapped up and brought down. Daniel got him. That's good for 10 yards. Second down. They'll only need to punch it forward a few inches. He's got a receiver near the 30. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. Third down. They'll only need to punch it forward a few inches. He'll hand it off to King. Takes him to the ground. Oliver with the tackle. That'll be good for about 2. First and 10 for the offense.
Go!
Warren hurls it up. Track down that ball. And he'll be pulled down immediately. Gain of 19. First and 10 for the offense.
Go!
Warren drops back into the pocket. Tosses it over to the sideline. Wrapped up and brought down. Daniel got him. That's good for a gain of 4. Second down. 15 yards to go.
Go!
He'll hand it off to King. And he's tackled. Good enough for a first down. Warren drops back into the pocket. He turns it upfield. He'll slide safely to the ground. That will be good for about 6. 8th play of the drive. He makes the throw over the middle. Defense brings him down. Tackle by Parsons. That will do it for the first quarter.
At the end of the first quarter, the Athens Titans lead the Paris Paladins 6-0 at Parc Lumiere. Athens struck on a drive highlighted by a 30-yard pass to Lincoln Callahan, capped by a 14-yard touchdown from Reginald Powers to Willard Hanson. Powers was perfect, going 3 for 3 for 52 yards. Paris struggled early, failing on a 4th and 1, but found momentum late. Ashley King powered the offense with 46 rushing yards, helping drive the Paladins to the Athens 19 to start the second quarter.
A close game so far today. First down and 10 to go.
Go!
Warren hands it off. Takes him to the ground. Oliver with the tackle. That's good for 10 yards. First down and goal for the offense.
Sit hut.
He'll hand it off to King. And he'll be brought down up near the 5-yard line. That'll go for about 3 yards. Second and goal. Warren drops back into the pocket. Robertson grabs him for the sack. That brings up third down. The offense will operate from the gun. He drops back to pass. And it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete. The kicking team lines up for a short field goal. There's the kick. And it's good. That will eat away at the lead a bit. The kicking team set up to boot it away. The kick's away. And he's tackled. First and 10. Motion for the offense. Powers looks to throw. He's got a receiver near the 30. Tackle made by Rivera. A nice pickup there by the offense. First down and 10 to go.
Go!
He gives it away. Grabs him, puts him down. Tackle made by Gordon. That brings up second down. Second down for the offense. 7 yards to go. Parker takes a handoff. He'll be brought down up near the 50. They'll lose one on the play. Fourth play of the drive. He drops back. Batted down and incomplete. The punt team takes the field.
Go!
He makes the punt. The punt will sail into the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 for the offense. Warren steps back to pass. He throws one with some, and it's intercepted. And down he goes. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive.
Hike!
Parker takes the handoff. Grabs him, puts him down. Tackle made by Gordon. Gain of 17. First down and 10 to go.
Hike!
Powers with the handoff. And he's tackled up near the line of scrimmage. Small gain on the play. Second down, 2 yards to go. Sets up the RPO and makes the throw to the receiver. Brought down by the defense. Tackle made by Rivera. Gain of 1 on the play. The offense comes in on third down. 7 yards to go. Penalty marker on the field. Ooh, somebody jumped. That's going to be a false start. They will accept the penalty. The offense comes in on third down. 12 yards to go. Powers looks to throw. He tosses it off to the left side of the field. Hansen inhales that pass, and he's immediately brought down. They'll pick up a chunk of yards on that play. First and 10 for the offense.
Tonight.
Powers with the handoff. And the defender got him down. Gain of 11. First down and goal for the offense. He makes the toss off to the left side. Hudson's got him. Down with the tackle. That will be a loss of 2. Second down and goal for the offense.
Tonight.
The handoff is taken by Parker, and he's brought down before making it too far. That'll be good for a couple yards. 3rd and goal. He tosses one. Interception. The defenders can't bring him down, and the defense brings him down. The offense looks to get things going here on 1st down. Warren drops back into the pocket. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the offense.
Go!
Warren steps back to pass. Defense brings him down. Tackle by Parsons. Gain of 6 on the play. The defense will use a timeout here. That will be their first of the half. 3rd down for the offense. 13 yards to go. He'll dump one off to the left flat. Incomplete. The punt team lines up to kick this one away.
Go!
Manning with the kick. And he is tackled. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive.
Tonight.
He drops back to pass. Interception. He's tackled. The offense looks to get things going here on 1st down. He drops back. Throws one. And the pass is incomplete. Second and 10.
Tonight.
Warren drops back into the pocket. It's pulled in by Lee. And he'll step out of bounds near midfield. A nice pickup there by the offense. 3rd play of the drive.
Tonight.
Warren steps back to pass. And the ball is batted down. Fourth play of the drive.
Tonight.
Warren drops back into the pocket. And the ball is batted down. Third down and 10 to go.
Go!
Warren hands it off. He'll be tackled near the 45. Gain of 5 on the play. The offense sets up to punt one away.
Go!
Manning boots it away. And the kick goes out of bounds. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. Makes the throw. The pass is incomplete. Second and 10 for the offense.
Go!
Powers muscles it. It is pulled in by Perez. And Norton makes the tackle. They'll pick up a chunk of yards on that play. The offense calls a timeout. That will be their second of the half. 1st and 10. Powers looks to throw. Drop pass by the offense. Second and 10.
Go!
He drops back into the pocket. It is pulled in by Perez. And he's taken down. Norton with the tackle. Gain of 11. And the offense will call a timeout here. That will be their last timeout. 1st and 10 for the offense. Powers looks to throw. He fires a pass. And it's deflected down. Incomplete. Operating from the gun. Powers drops back to pass. It's pulled in by Perez. Tackle made by Rivera. A huge pickup there by the offense. 1st and 10 for the offense.
Go!
Powers drops back to pass. Hanson inhales that pass. Gain of 15. 8th play of the drive.
Tonight.
He makes the throw off to the left flat. He safely steps out of bounds. That'll go for about 3 yards. The field goal unit makes its way up to the line.
Go!
McLean boots it away, and it sails through. They'll widen the gap a bit with that score. The offense lines up to kick it off. McLean boots it away. He catches the kickoff, slides off the defender, and the tackle is made. The offense looks to get things going here on first down.
Tonight.
He's got a receiver near the 30. The ball is caught, wrapped up and brought down. Daniel got him. That brings us to the end of the second quarter.
At halftime, the Athens Titans lead the Paris Paladins 9-3 at Parc Lumiere. The second quarter was a defensive battle with 3 interceptions, one from Athens' Joaquin Oliver and 2 from Paris defenders Javon Pugh and Luke Becker. Paris got on the board with a 30-yard field goal by Clint Noel, but Athens answered late with a 20-yard field goal from Dwight McLean to maintain the lead.
Here comes the kicking team. The kick is off. He catches the kickoff. He's tackled. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. They'll send a player in motion.
Go!
Steps into the pocket. Powers lets it fly. And he'll be pulled down immediately. A huge gain by the offense. A shotgun set for the offense. Powers drops back to pass. Makes the throw deep over the middle. Wrapped up and brought down. Tackled by Becker. They covered a lot of ground on that play. First down and 10 to go. Powers drops back to pass. He tosses a floater. He's wrestled down to the ground around the 15. Gain of 4 on the play. A dime set for the defense.
Tonight.
Powers with the handoff. And he's tackled down by Dean. That's good for about 2. Third down. He takes the ball. And he's brought down by the defense. Tackled by Becker. That will go for about 8 yards. First down and goal for the offense. Powers muscles it. Down he goes. Jenkins with the tackle. That'll go for about 3 yards. The offense comes to the line on second and goal. Powers hands the ball. He steps in for 6. The kicking team lines up for the PAT. And McLean will kick it. And it's good. That score widens their lead a bit. Lining up for the kickoff. And McLean will kick it. And he's tackled here. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. Warren lets it go. The pass is knocked down. Incomplete. The offense coming in for a 2-receiver set. Warren hands it off. Wrestled to the ground by Quinn. That will be good for about 6. The defense has done well stopping the offense from converting on third down so far today.
Go!
Let's see what they do here. And he will be taken down. Tackle by Oliver. That'll be good for a first down. 1st and 10 for the offense.
Tonight.
He'll toss it off to the left side. The tackle is made. Short gain on the play. 2nd down for the offense.
Go!
Warren on the handoff. And the runners wrestle to the ground. Tackle by Daniel. Gain of 14 on the play. 6th play of the drive. He'll hand it off to King. Sheds off the first tackle. And he's tackled. That will bring up 2nd down. 2nd down for the offense. Warren on the handoff. And he will be taken down. Tackle by Oliver. Gain of 10 on the play. 1st down and 10 to go. Warren drops back into the pocket. He sets up and throws. Defense brings him down. Tackle by Parsons. Gain of 9 on the play. 2nd down for the offense. Just 1 yard to go.
Tonight.
Warren hands it off. Wrestled to the ground by Quinn. They'll lose 1 on the play. 3rd down and short.
Tonight.
He makes the toss off to the right side. And the runners wrestle to the ground. Tackle by Daniel. That will go for about 8 yards. 1st and 10 for the offense.
Tonight.
He'll hand it off to King. He'll be brought down by the defense. Tackle by Lucas. That will be good for about 6. 2nd down.
Go!
He makes the toss off to the left side. He's tackled. Small gain on the play. That signals the end of the 3rd quarter.
At the end of the 3rd quarter, the Athens Titans lead the Paris Paladins 16-3 at Parc Lumiere. Athens opened the half with a strong drive, finishing with a 2-yard touchdown run by Jalen Parker. Reginald Powers has stayed efficient, going 15 of 21 for 225 yards. Paris responded with a long, run-heavy drive led by Ashley King, who now has 114 rushing yards. The Paladins will start the 4th quarter at the Athens 7-yard line, looking to cut into the lead.
3rd down and short.
Tonight.
Pitch left to the runner. Tate with the tackle. That brings up 4th down. The kicking team lines up for a short field goal. There's the kick, and it's good. That will bridge the gap a bit. And onto the field comes the kicking team. The kick is off. He catches the kickoff. And down he goes. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. They'll send a player in motion.
Go!
He makes the throw. Tipped away and incomplete. A single back set for the offense. They'll send a player in motion.
Tonight.
He hands it to the runner inside. Hudson's got him. Down with the tackle. That's good for about 2. A shotgun set for the offense. He finds a target. Interception! Ripped to the ground. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. Warren steps back to pass. He makes the throw over to the right side. King makes the catch. And the runners wrestle to the ground. Tackle by Daniel. Gain of 18 on the play. 1st and 10.
Strike.
Warren lets it go. Tipped away and incomplete. 2nd down and 10 to go.
Hike.
He'll pitch it off to the right side. He's stopped and taken down up near the 10. That'll bring up 3rd down. The offense coming in for a 2-receiver set. Warren drops back into the pocket, looking for a receiver in the end zone. Tipped away and incomplete. The kicking team lines up for a short field goal. It's up, and it sails through. That will bridge the gap a bit. And onto the field comes the kicking team. He boots it away. The offense will start things off from the 25. Howard looks to throw. He tosses the floater, and he's taken down. Norton with the tackle. That will go for about 5 yards. The offense comes in with 4 receivers. Howard drops back to pass. He makes the throw up near the 45. Hansen inhales that pass. He'll be tackled near the 45. They'll pick up a chunk of yards on that play. The defense sets up in a dime set.
Go.
He hands it to the runner inside, and he's brought down by the defense. Tackle by Becker. Gain of 7 on the play. The offense comes in on 2nd down. 3 yards to go. Powers looks to throw. Makes the throw to a wide open receiver, and he can't pull it in. Drop pass. A 2-receiver set for the offense. Powers drops back to pass. The pass is caught, and he's stopped up around the 20. A nice pickup there by the offense. 1st and 10. Powers drops back to pass. Makes the throw to the right side of the end zone, and it's knocked away by the defense. 2nd down and 10 to go. Powers with the handoff. And the runner is wrestled to the ground. Tackle made by Gordon. That'll bring up 3rd down. 3rd down. Powers drops back to pass. And he'll be forced out of bounds. That will push them back 3 yards. The offense is set to try a field goal. And McLean will kick it. And it's good. That score adds to their lead. And onto the field comes the kicking team. And McLean will kick it. The tackle is made. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive.
Hike.
Makes the throw near the 35-yard line. Tipped away and incomplete. The offense sets up in the pistol formation. They'll send a player in motion. Warren steps back to pass. He makes the throw up near the 45, and the pass falls to the ground. Third play of the drive.
Go!
Warren hands it off. Takes him to the ground. Oliver with the tackle. That will go for about 8 yards. The offense comes in on 4th down. 2 yards to go. Sees the target over the middle of the field, and he wraps him up, brings him down. Tackle by Webb. That's good for a gain of 4. First down and 10 to go. First and 10 for the offense. Warren steps back to pass. He's looking deep down the left side. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. Second and 10 for the offense.
Go!
Drops back into the pocket. And it's knocked away by the defense. Third down and 10 to go.
Hike!
Warren drops back into the pocket. And he misses the target. Fourth and 10 for the offense. They'll have their hands full trying to convert this.
Sit
Warren
up.
drops back into the pocket. And it's knocked away by the defense. They can't convert. It'll be a turnover on downs. First down and 10 to go. Player in motion to the left.
Hike!
Powers hands the ball off. And he's stopped around the 40-yard line. Small gain on the play. And the defense will call timeout here. That will be their first. Second down, 7 yards to go. Player in motion.
Sit up.
Powers with the handoff. Dean got him for the tackle. That will be good enough to move the chains. The defense will use a timeout here. They'll have just one remaining. First down and 10 to go.
Go!
Powers hands the ball off. He is brought to the ground. May with the tackle. A flag on the play. We'll see if things still stand after the penalty. It looks like they're going to call a face mask on that play. And they'll take the penalty. 3 receivers for the offense.
Hike!
Powers hands the ball off. And he's tackled down by Dean. Gain of 5 on the play. The defense will use a timeout here. That's their final timeout. Second and goal. Motion left.
Sit up.
Powers with the handoff. He crosses the goal line. Touchdown! They're setting up for the extra point. And McLean will kick it. And the extra point is good. They'll extend their lead with that score. The offense lines up to kick it off. McLean boots it away. He'll field the kickoff. And down he goes. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. Warren drops back into the pocket. And they can't connect. Incomplete pass. Looks like we've got an injured player down on the field. Second and 10. Warren drops back into the pocket. The pass is knocked down. Incomplete. Third and 10. He makes the throw. He steps out of bounds. Short gain on the play. Fourth down. 7 yards to go. Warren steps back to pass. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. They'll come up short on 4th down, and the defense will take over. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive.
Go!
And they'll take a knee here to run down the clock. 2nd down.
Go!
And he takes a knee. Third down. Well, that will wrap things up for us today. For our team here at Axis Football, I'm Andy McNamara. We'll see you soon.
Welcome back to TAFL and N's post-game coverage. The Athens Titans have taken down the Paris Paladins 26-9 at Parc Lumiere, advancing after a dominant defensive performance.
It was a classic bend but don't break showing from Athens. Paris was held to 0 touchdowns, with Clint Noel accounting for all their points on field goals. Xavier Warren struggled heavily, finishing with just 92 passing yards on 10 of 32 passing.
Meanwhile, Reginald Powers led Athens with 270 passing yards, and Willard Hanson was his go-to target, putting up 121 yards and a touchdown.
Turnovers kept this one interesting though. Powers threw 3 interceptions, including picks by Luke Becker and Ezra Dean, which gave Paris multiple chances to stay in it.
And give credit to Ashley King. He was outstanding, rushing for 131 yards despite the loss. But every time Paris got close, the Athens defense shut the door, including a key interception by Joaquin Oliver.
The final blow came late when Jalen Parker helped set up a 3-yard touchdown run by Ned Sanders, putting the game out of reach.
Athens now moves on to face the undefeated Copenhagen Angels, a much tougher challenge ahead.
For now, though, the Titans celebrate a statement road win. Stay with us for more playoff coverage on TAFL NN.